This is for the managers, supervisors, anyone who's the first line of defense in a department or in a group. This is your class, Jenny. Let me ask you, managers and supervisors, why don't you advocate for the needs of your team? You never push them in any meeting. You never suggest them for any promotion. You never pick out any special needs that they have. You never pick out any training needs that the members of your team may have. You're just there, selfishly leading the team. Do you know that a supervisor or a manager has the advantage of meeting people that members of that team may never even ever meet them? It is your responsibility. It is your duty to know that I have 5 members in my team. There is one person who I highly feel needs to be promoted, but you cannot because you think they're coming for your job. You cannot because you live in a lot of fear. You cannot because you're full of favors. You are biased, outrightly biased, and the whole team knows. Managers, do you know these people who are under you? You are the one who is supposed to help them chart their career and tell them, I can see you just came. You are good at this. I want you to polish on this and that so that you can grow into this role. But you don't offer any support. There is no leadership development. How are these people going to grow? I mean, you might say that is a HR role, but who understands these people better? It is you who works with them every day. It is you who knows so and so is weak in a certain area and they need a training. Don't use their weakness to beat them down. That you don't want to give so and so a project because they don't deliver. I once worked somewhere and there was one member of the team who was so weak. So nobody ever wanted to work with that person because they knew the project would delay. It was just complaints. Anytime guys were being set up for work, everyone would avoid this particular person. Until one lady decided and said, I'm going to work with her. And she worked with that guy, polished him, made him a star. Sooner or later, everyone wanted to work. Everyone was asking, hey. Yet the leader could not do that. The manager could not do that. You are full of fear. You cannot advocate for a salary increment for your team members. You leave it in the HR department. Yet you're the one who works every day with this team. You can see this person is struggling. They're always coming to work late. Have a private conversation with them and find out what could be the problem. If this person feels there's a leader in you, they'll tell you that I'm going through a certain or a particular challenge. Then you see how you're going to help that person. But you have left everything. What you want to see is people performing. How would they perform when they're dysfunctional? Managers, you're the first line of defense for your team. And there is no employee who will ever forget a good manager. Have you not heard people saying, I once worked with someone and I'd forever be indebted to that person because they helped me grow. They built my self-esteem. Don't be the manager that steps on people's toes. Don't be the manager that makes people lose their self-esteem. For what? What legacy are you trying to build? Raise those people under you as though they were your children. See them grow. Let them sit into very nice positions in the organizations. No one is coming for your job. I can assure you, even universe will not allow them to take your position. Do what you may. Support them. Give them training positions. Send them for training. The very best people in your team, support them. The worst performers, support them. They could be worst in this, but since you have worked with them, you can know, I know Nani is not so good in this, but they can excel highly in a different area. Suggest that they be taken to another department. But what do? We don't care. We just hope that somehow these people will rise. Yes, they will rise, of course, but make it easy for them. Make it easy for your team members. You have a very great task of leading a team. Please do it honorably.